Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
What's going on, everybody?
There is a party in the studio
there really
today.
Is.
Yes.
Popping right now.
Really? I know. This is like, is there a capacity in here, Quan? I just want to know.
We are at capacity.
We want to be in fire code, you know what I mean? All right. Welcome to GirlChatSports, guys. We are excited to have some in-studio guests today.
And this is episode 117.
We're going to call this one the Beast Mode
Beast Mode.
Okay?
Represent Beast Mode.
Please welcome our guests. We got Marreesha Lynch here and Brandee.
Hey.
Yes. Also, later on, we'll join in with Sherri and Ryan from Classic Jewel.
Yes.
What can I say? We are excited.
I'm excited. It's a sweet studio today, like a pack of Skittles. Sweet. I'm in for a lovely treat today. I love it.
And so for all of you who don't know, Marreesha is part of the family, the Lynch family, so Marshawn's sister.
Yep.
And she runs the BeastMode Store out here in Las Vegas at Town Square. Make sure we had a little live shot from there this weekend.
We sure did. And I see you got your apparel on.
For all of you, here's the deal. And I'll tell you guys this from the start. When I was skeptical to go in because I was like, I know they're not going to have no Seahawk stuff because, you know, how we'll get into how the ending kind of went down. But I was like, ugh. And right when I first opened that door and there was it was like right there in front of me, there was that long sleeve hoodie. And I was like, he still got Seahawk colors. Okay.
But dominant Raider colors in there. Let's be clear for my Raider Nation.
But there's a lot of Seahawk stuff.
Quite a few. I think a straight bar of
we
Seahawks
battle back and forth with this a lot.
A straight bar of, and if everybody in the retail knows, it's just one bar, straight bar, Seahawks stuff. No, there was some stuff. Throughout. It was sprinkled throughout. Yeah, he repped. Number 24 everywhere. We love it.
So you guys, welcome.
How you doing?
I'm good. I really appreciate you guys coming down. And like I said, Mel and I checked out the store. And guys, we went live. For those that you didn't see it, the store is lit. Okay,
it was fun.
You know what? It was, Brandee, and there was a lot of good pieces in there. I mean, they're wearing the apparel right now for all our viewers.
I stand up so they can see it.
Yeah. Not that. I wanted to show the black and silver and the representative of the Raiders here locally. Yes.
The Oakland,
Get it, lady. Yes, Oakland, California. So that is where you guys are originally from, correct?
I am. I'm from Seattle.
You're from Seattle? Oh, so we got a Seattle and Oakland.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my family from the Bay Area, all my people representing Fremont, Benicia, Richmond, Oakland, San Mateo.
Oh, yeah.
My family out there. Love you guys. So, yeah.
Shout out to Seattle, 206-425-253. Shout out to the Huskies. You know what I mean?
She's always going to get her plug in there.
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
Go ahead. Let me share this a little bit.
Go for it.
Give us some backstory on, like, you know, the Lynch family, where Beast Mode franchise started from.
Okay, so
and get into that. You got to get in the mic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So a little bit about Beast Mode is basically we started it in a 2-bedroom apartment.
It was like an online store.
It was just online first. And it was like a trial run at first because it was just me, my brother, and 2 of my cousins.
Okay.
And we were in this 2-bedroom apartment. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bay Area, Lake Merritt.
My brother used to live on Lake Merritt for a year. Shout out to Brett.
So,
okay.
So we were in Swift. His name Mike Swift. We was in his apartment, and we were just thinking like, hey, we should come out with like a hoodie, and see how well it would sell.
Right.
So he created like a hoodie, and it was the first hoodie. It was like the only Beast Mode in Seattle colors, the blue and lime green. And within an hour of him putting it up, it sold out. Gone. I mean, all of it. So we were sitting in there printing out the labels, and I was stuffing the hoodies in the shipping bags, and one bedroom was like all the stuff that needed to go out. So we was just thinking like this really could be something.
Yeah.
That's when we opened our first store, February 2016 in Oakland.
Right.
That's our flagship
the 7th,
store.
right? February 7th, I believe.
February.
Was it the 7th?
I
read somewhere.
5th.
Oh, was it the 5th? Okay.
My bad. It was the
I read
5th.
somewhere it was
February
the 7th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, we opened that up. did really well that same year in 2016. We opened in September. We opened up the Seattle location.
Okay.
Doing well there. I moved here, so I was here, and then we were talking about like we should bring a store to Seattle, and I was thinking like basically it's destination. I mean to Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
My bad. And I was thinking like it's destination. A lot of people like BeastMode. Don't know. Everybody don't visit. Oakland or Seattle. So I'm like, a lot of people visit Vegas. Everybody come to Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
And not to mention, the Raiders are coming too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that's a plus too.
Yeah.
So I was like, we was thinking maybe we should get one.
Yeah.
So he called me like, I think we're gonna get a store here. And I was like, all right, well let's do it.
Why not?
That's how it came about. I mean,
and then you guys opened. It was what month was that?
We opened September 1st.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we here
So-
in Town Square.
And you guys had a lot of press and people there.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw the highlights on that, and I was like, man,
Yeah, it was really nice.
I gotta get down there.
Yeah, shout out to Sherri.
Shout out to Sherri.
Yeah,
Yes.
we brought the whole Oakland, we
Love
brought the
it.
family, and
Yeah,
it was different. It was different.
I don't think Town Square was quite ready.
Yeah.
they weren't ready. They
Not
weren't.
for Oakland in Town Square.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
because
wasn't ready
my
for all
brother,
that.
he
And
has-
your brother was there too,
Yeah,
right?
he was there,
Mhm.
and like all of my family was there, and he has like this. We call it the Vando. So it's like a bus,
Mhm.
and that's what they use to travel around or whatever. So they brought the Vando to Vegas.
So they don't really fly around too much. It's
Not
strictly
really
driving around.
They drive.
Yeah.
My cousin them they like to drive. So
Okay.
they brought the van and
And it's wrapped with the Beast Mobile logo.
Oh,
with his face
nice.
on
and
the
he
side,
has
so.
like 24 speakers or something in it. So it makes a lot of noise. And it has a stage and everything. So they set up the stage. It was just crazy. It was crazy. It was
So I
crazy.
need that van to be rolling up and down the strip then,
Yeah,
right?
it's on its way to
Yeah.
Atlanta now.
Is it? Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
you guys are gonna do some pop-up shops
Yeah.
in Atlanta,
Mhm.
at a couple locations.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
have
saw
some-
that, so that's
yeah.
dope.
And you guys, I think they just had one too, right? Wasn't there a pop-up shop this past
In
weekend?
Modesto.
Okay,
Yeah,
Modesto,
got you.
California. Oh, okay.
Got you.
We did do a pop-up there too.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Is there
Nice.
any other locations you guys are working on or thinking about right now, or is that kind of hush? I mean, I don't know if there's a
For what? The store?
for the store. Yeah.
Here? Or no, period?
Yeah.
No, right now, not really. If we do something, it'll probably be more east,
Okay.
to try and hit those fans out there. But right now, it's just the 3 that we have so
All right.
far.
We get
They're
a lot
doing
of
good.
people from the Midwest, a lot of people from Chicago, a lot
Yeah.
of people from Florida. They come,
Wow.
they're like, oh, they're on the phone taking pictures like, hey, they have this, they have this. They're buying gifts for everyone. Everyone's like, give me one of those. So there's a lot of people from the Midwest and then down south and then on the East Coast that when they visit here,
Mhm.
they stop by.
And we will
do
be
a
in
lot
New
of
York
shopping.
for the Fashion Week.
Oh,
yeah.
We'll be
okay.
out
Yes.
there in New York for the Fashion
Nice.
Week. Coming up in February,
Dope.
right after the
Okay.
Super Bowl.
So then we have our fashion week here. Magic.
Are you guys doing
and
magic
Agenda.
out here?
I think we did it last year.
You guys
I would
did? Where you
say.
did Agenda?
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you at
I-
Agenda or Liberty?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just know.
They got the summer one and then the winter one.
Right,
Well,
I go to
spring
them.
and
I
fall.
go to
Yeah.
them.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm gonna go next week. I'll be at
I think
Agenda.
It was the summer one she did. We had a representative
August,
Yeah,
come out
right.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
August? I
August
think
and
it was
February.
Yeah,
I
August,
see
yeah.
too,
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, you guys, we are sitting here like having a sweet time. I'm hankering for Skittles because I'm like her brother. I love Skittles.
And I
used
bought
to
your
put.
Skittles and I left them.
That's okay because you guys gave me Skittles in the store, and
Yes.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And I was so crazy with Skittles. I used to put Skittles on top of pickles
What?
and eat them in high school. Shout out at Western High School because that's when it started.
Yeah.
10th grade, I'd walk on my lunch hour. We had off-campus
I
lunch,
can't.
and we walked down to the 7-Eleven, buy a pack of Skittles, big old jumbo pickle out the jar, put my Skittles on top of the pickle, eat it, and I don't know.
Kids do
That's all
that
she
now though
worked.
with the sour Skittles.
They do sour Skittles with it. They were doing
I remember
merge
hot
with it.
Cheetos
Hot Cheetos,
and,
yeah.
and Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid in it, yeah. I took it to a whole new level with the Skittles. But anyway,
Pickles?
yes, if you guys want to call in, you can.
Yes.
702-608-3259. That is the number. If you have questions for Marreesha and Brandee or myself and Mel.
Let
But
us know.
what's your guys' what's your hottest selling item? What was the item that was a go-to for you guys that you knew was like aside from the hoodies that was just gonna take off? Or did it matter because the colorways were Seattle and it was
Well,
Marshawn and
we do have like original Beast Mode shirts,
Mhm.
and we have it We got some that say Oakland, some that say Seattle, and some that says Las Vegas now. Those are pretty hot too. You know,
Nice.
Any graphic tees we have, we got a lot of good stuff in the store. You know, you guys just have to come down and see what we have. But
Yeah, because I went down
It's a lot of
and
stuff.
I
I
bought
that too.
stuff and I was walking out the
and you
door
came
and I was
right
like,
back.
oh shoot, I forgot that.
You
Dang.
did too. And you
Like
got
when
a
I
bunch
left,
of
my mom
stuff.
saw that I posted about it. She goes, Melissa, I hope you didn't buy too much. And I was like, what? I mean, I went back and got a second helping. But what I love the most that on some most of those items where it says like, you know, where they're made, it says like, you know, designed in Oakland.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
manufactured wherever. But I like
Yeah.
that it even puts in there that it was designed in Oakland. Like, it's-
Yeah, pay
very
homage
hometown.
to the hometown. You have
I
to.
love it.
I love it. I love that I bought my Raider leggings, but you know the audience isn't ready for me to be in
And then you
leggings
missed,
yet.
that,
Nor
you
am I.
missed that hoodie. Did she show you the
She
hoodie?
she texted me
listen.
after I left and was like, "They got a hoodie in there for $30." I was like, "I gotta come back." And so I'm gonna come back. I was gonna come back on that Sunday with Ursula though. Shout out to them, Bay Area represent. But they didn't make it down, and they were like, "We didn't make it." I said, "Well, Marreesha wasn't working that day anyway, so we'll have to go another week." And I'm bringing the crew, and we're gonna house
Storm
your
the
store.
store.
We're gonna house your
You
store.
know we have the music playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a very cute laid out store. It definitely has a great selection, just so you guys know, from women's to men's to your sons, your daughters. I mean, kids
Matching
apparel,
outfits.
matching outfits, footwear. I'm a slides chick for the summer. I want slides, and you
Yeah.
guys had some Beast Mode slides. They don't have them anymore, but that's okay.
We're
You guys are gonna come out with a
re-up.
new design,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, of course.
So how does it work as far as your concepts? What are you guys ever gonna come out with new designs? And who thinks of the designs? Who's like your creative
Like is
director of the
Marshawn
whole
sitting
thing?
down
Everyone-
somewhere sketching
So
or
it's all in house.
It's
It's
all
all
in-house.
family.
Okay.
So if you have, say, you have an idea, we have the little sheets at the store. Any employee, you can something pop up in your head, and you like, oh, this will be hot.
Mhm.
You sketch your design. We send it. If he like it, we gonna run with it. If he don't like it, he be like, nah, try something else. But it's all in house. Whatever you have a feel for. You can tell him like, hey, I think this would be hot. Let's see how this
Right.
will go. And he be like, yeah, that look nice. We're gonna
Okay.
do that. And that's how we do it.
Because a lot of the stuff that's come out already has been from in-house, you know, from
Uh-huh.
people who work there, family members saying, hey, I think this would be a good idea. And they be like, okay.
Okay.
So a lot of this stuff that's been out already is already from, you know, in-house, from family and friends, people who come in and say, hey, we should do this.
Love
I
it.
love
He's
that.
open. He's open to
Yeah.
ideas. He's definitely
All right, so
open to
for all you
ideas.
FITM folks and folks wanting in the fashion industry that have or graphic designers,
Yep.
Sketchers,
Hey,
whatever.
Skechers,
Just get out there,
taggers,
draw
let's
some.
get-
Looks like
yeah.
Marshawn's open to ideas.
he's open to
so.
ideas, and that's good because then that allows the business to flourish,
Yep.
and it gives you a sense of community, and it's also a good give back too to say, hey, I'm not above anybody getting an
Yeah.
opportunity.
No, for
You understand what I
real.
mean?
And he's
So,
definitely not that type of person.
He sure
Like,
isn't.
He likes to give back, and it's like there's no big me, little you with him. You know, he's always, he's going to treat the CEO with the same respect that he treats the janitor. He's
Yeah,
gonna treat the
yeah.
janitor with the same respect.
exactly.
You know, he's
That's
not,
what you got to do.
he's an awesome individual, and he always looks for ways to do things differently. You know,
Mhm.
ways to improve differently. You know, on different levels with different type of stuff. So he's always open.
I love it. I love
Well, we
it.
appreciate you
I
guys being here.
know.
If you want to call in, you can. 702-608-3259. So it is Super Bowl Sunday weekend.
Yes.
We're getting there, right?
Yeah, we are.
And before we talk about who we all think for picks and who we might have to win this game or don't want to win this game, I think is mainly the consensus around here is who you don't want to win.
Should have been the Chiefs there.
We can talk a
No,
little
it
bit.
should have.
It should
Should
have
have
been
been
the
the
Chiefs
Saints there.
and the Saints.
I don't know.
Shout out to the Rams.
Hey, MP.
Hey, we
Deuce
know.
I
we
get
know.
it.
Family,
I get it.
okay, we get it. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but did anyone see Goodell's speech today about the?
Reason why Kaepernick is not.
I wasn't
He
one of
danced
them. but-
around a lot of
Or
stuff.
That's
the
what-
whole, yeah.
It wasn't even worth mentioning. Quite honestly, I wasn't gonna bring it up because
Yeah.
it wasn't worth mentioning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It was kind of one of those things that's one of those.
He's just so full of and that's why I said
He's capping
half of
big
these
time.
things are
Yeah.
just. It's I feel it's
He's
the
capping big
conspiracy
time,
theory.
and
It's the
I
Roger
just-
Goodell conspiracy theory. This is just the fourth part of it right now. We're
He's
going
just
into.
capping. I don't want to hear
He
anything
tried
about.
to
I don't want to
get
hear
off on the
anything.
team.
I don't want to hear anything about that. I don't want to hear anything about it. I don't want to talk about it because if I talk about it, I'm a walking contradiction because I'm watching games. So I don't want to even get into it because
Gotcha.
it'll be a thing where I'm like, well, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So, but I understand.
I was leading into the referee situation.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't. I wasn't even going to go there.
Okay,
I know it would.
yeah,
I know we could have been on this for 10 more years.
Yeah.
The referee situation, and with it being that what he said was that well, referees are human too.
Oh, I heard that part.
And all I could think about was they're all human, but guess what? They're trained and they're paid to do one job. Just like let's say there's a school bus driver who's driving down the school, who's driving a bunch of kids in the school bus. Right. They get in a wreck because they can't drive for crap, and half the kids maybe are injured or God forsake they pass away. No one's gonna say, well, I mean, bus drivers are human too.
Right.
Not really, because they were trained to do a certain job and they're paid to do a certain thing.
Why are we listening to Roger Goodell?
Because
he never says anything of legitimacy. When he said, well, they're just all human, that was a dismissive statement.
It was. Yeah.
Very dismissive.
It was.
And the thing of it is it's not like baseball. When the umpires make a bad call, guess what? They get fined.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So when can we petition that kind of notion for the NFL referees or the NBA referees? They're now like giving too much power to refs to control outcomes of the game.
And the thing about it is that call was a blatant miscall.
I mean,
but like I said,
you didn't need a replay for that.
No, you didn't.
But like I said, I mean, I do football. I watch football. I'm a huge football fan. And I've seen so many blatant missed calls like all season. So I'm like,
what are we doing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's horrible how it happened, in that game. But who's to say had they not made that call? I think it was a face mask call when the Seahawks played the Cowboys.
That was a face mask. Sure.
So it's like they've kind of been doing this all season, and it just led up to this,
But then Tom Brady gets a face mask call for no face mask.
Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like these refs. There has to be.
There's got to be somebody. There's got to be a higher power over these guys.
It's Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
That's your higher power.
I can't with him. I cannot with him.
That's what I'm like, dude, this guy, I'm telling you, he's made me so mad in the past with the Raiders and everything else that I just like that name. I just can't.
So before we talk about this Super Bowl coming up, when we were in the store, we talked a little bit about number 49. I don't know. I know for you, for me, it's an open wound that will never heal.
Ever
heal. For all those viewers that are like kind of not sure what we're talking about, this is the infamous 1 yard pass not run where Marshawn could have had that ball and won that game for us, but instead,
I know what that was all about.
I think we all
thank you. We knew what it was. They didn't want him to run the ball. They wanted Russell.
Of course not. But the thing is that.
That was a terrible play call.
It's terrible. Well, because like I told you, a Pop Warner coach could have easily called that play. You never throw a pass on a 1 yard line on like a first or second down. A 10-year-old
playing Madden would not have called that play.
Right.
Going live on Xbox. So they would have never called that play. Like,
but you were there live, 50-yard line.
Yeah, it was breathtaking. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Were you guys like shocked? I know you had just
it was because like he had ran like 10, 15 yards to get to what was it? They were on like the 5 yard line or something like that.
He ran all the way down to like the thing.
So we're already like it's first and goal.
Hello.
It's time to get it. We're hyped.
You're about to win.
Everybody's hyped.
Everybody's
family.
I was in
Was Mama Lynch there? Was she kicking?
Shout out to Delisha, right? Delisa.
The section where I was at in the stands was like everybody was cheering. They were passing beers around.
I believe it.
No,
Getting down.
Hyped. We was like, we knew we got this. It's over. It's over. This is number 2.
Right.
Incredible.
And
the ball was snapped, and I'm sitting, and we all cheering, and then we see him throw it. Like, we're just like,
tell them what it was like.
It was like
the commercial. What commercial was that?
What is
the
it?
Panthers
the
coach.
Panthers,
what is it, like a Coke commercial?
They were icing the kicker. They were icing the kicker. So, and that's just how it was. It was crazy. It was silent. We was like, what? My brother beat us to the bed.
Well, I was gonna say, what was the mood on the way? I mean, did you ride with them, or did he come ride with you and just say, "Screw this, I'm out of here"? Like
he was already in the car. He was already in the van when we got there.
I literally.
He didn't talk. He didn't say anything.
He already knew. He already knew. I think he kind of knew, like when they called the play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he already knew. So, I mean, that was a tough
That was
one.
crazy.
That
I
was a tough
watched
one.
that and I just thought,
That
oh
was a
yeah,
tough
Seahawks
one.
about to win
Now,
back to back.
due to
Back to
this,
back.
we all know that there's been like this crazy stuff that's happening in the locker room with Seattle, and this may be all stemming back to this one play. We talked a little bit. I mean, do you think Marshawn would still be there had there been the touchdown, had there been the second Super Bowl back to back? I mean, is he still suiting up in blue and green, or is he?
I think he would. I think he would still be there.
Yeah,
You know,
I do
he
too.
loves Seattle. Seattle was great to him. I mean,
We
the
all love him
fans,
still.
The organization, you know what I'm saying? It's no real bad blood there, but his time was done.
Yeah.
He felt like his
And the
time was
right
up.
move to make is to go home.
And
I
then it's to
mean,
go
if
home and
anywhere
then-
else to go, you got to
Yeah.
go back.
And you get
Retire
the
as a Raider.
opportunity to play in your home. Not everybody get that opportunity
right.
to play professional sports, you know, and then come back home and play for your
Right.
favorite team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was big.
Yeah.
And then you're a role model to all these kids that look up to you, and you're telling them like you can do it, and you're able to do it,
And
Yeah.
they're seeing him
and
you
go
know,
out and do it.
do it. They're seeing him and they're just like, man, he's here. Like he plays here. He's from here. Like,
Right.
He was a kid just like me, doing all the stuff that I'm doing now. Like it's possible.
He's riding his bike around crazy like I am.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when he really found out that the Raiders were leaving, it was like, I need
How's
to
he
be
feel
there.
about this?
He
I
was
mean,
mad. I mean, he was upset
A
about
lot of
it. He
people in
went
Oakland
to-
were mad about
Yeah,
that.
he went and he was like, you guys are taking.
I was
you
mad
taking
about
the
it.
Warriors. The Warriors are leaving.
Yeah.
The Raiders are leaving. Now what y'all gonna do with the A's? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
y'all better not take the A's.
Well, they're gonna keep the A's.
Well, they
because
got
that's
that
their
money. They're
dollar,
putting
too.
money
Yeah,
in
that's their
there.
money.
Yeah.
Baseball
They have
money's
to.
long, so they're
Yeah.
gonna stay.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
even like with
unfortunate.
the Warriors, I mean, they're crossing the water a little bit. So like they're not getting shipped out the state almost. Like
Nah,
that's
Yeah,
just,
but it's still a
tickets is gonna-
territory
Right.
thing when it comes to the
Yeah.
Bay.
It
You got
is.
other sides
And
of the
the
Bay.
sports-
It's a different.
It's not
yeah.
like everywhere.
You
Not
don't
a
do
lot of
that.
people cross
Yeah.
that bridge.
They don't cross
Right.
the bridge, and
You
it's a
know,
battle. You know.
And then
yeah.
too, it's gonna be so expensive.
Right.
It's gonna be expensive.
Right.
Tickets already went up for
Right.
the Warriors.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
just imagine
Right.
now they're
Never.
going to this new facility and
Right.
everything. So
Oh yeah.
it's gonna go up.
Brings up another topic. We'll talk for another discussion. How things get gentrified
oh
in
Lord.
the cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why he's buying up.
Right.
And I
so let's
appreciate
talk
that.
about.
I
yeah.
watched Bill Maher the other night because
And
he was on
he's-
Bill Maher a few weeks ago, and he was speaking on that, and it's just amazing how he's kind of one of the few that's vocal about when they buy buildings, especially being an entertainer or a professional athlete.
Well,
You
we
just
all
don't
know
hear
he
that.
has this. What he does is what he does, and he does it for his community, and this is who he does it for.
And he's
If
very
you don't
conscious.
Like it,
Yeah.
this is me. I'm not
Yeah,
harming
he-
anyone. I'm helping.
I
So,
love it.
Well, being from Seattle, you saw how gentrification screwed the CD. Like,
What?
From
That
when
is,
I-
like not even
listen, shout out to Earls, Cutz, and Styles. I think that's the only thing that's still there.
That's still there.
Because when I was in college, we would go on our lunches. Me and my girl Heather, we'd roll up the hill
and go
and
get
go
a Philly cheese.
go to Philly's Best, have a Philly's, go to the Earls shop, chop it up, and then that'd be good. We go back to class. When I started coming back home after being gone for maybe like a few years, I was like, wait, what happened? Wait, there's now a
That's how-
dispensary
Yeah.
where the church used to be. What
Yeah.
was that church that was right there?
the Mount Olivet Church.
Yeah, there's a dispensary there.
Mhm.
Then there's no other food. I mean, you don't even recognize. I mean, all the big buildings, all those
Everything.
houses got torn down.
Gone.
Those houses were beautiful
I
houses.
a couple of years ago, I think it was either right before Marshawn left Seattle or right after he left Seattle, they did a like meet and greet thing at an ice cream shop right there on 23rd and
Okay.
Union, and I'm like, there's no ice cream shop
Hello,
there.
no,
I-
there used to be a gas
I grew up
station.
there, so I go and I'm like, oh wow, none of this stuff was here, So it's just crazy to go back to where I grew up at and just see everything.
Because even now,
Yeah.
and at first it was just there, then it got to be into Rainier. Now Rainier's getting pushed down.
Mhm.
Now people are like, oh, well, I live out in Federal area, and I'm like,
Federal Way, Tacoma,
Yeah.
Auburn,
Auburn,
like, no
all
one
that,
in our
nobody.
city. Unless you have an older family member who decided I'm
not
gonna
to sell, which was
There's no one there. Everyone's pushed out
It's
either
crazy.
Federal Way, Tacoma, out that way.
It's
Lord.
real out there.
It's
It is.
real.
It is,
Real
but
and
I
it's
have
real.
to give him props for doing that. There's a lot of history in the city of Oakland. The Black Panther Party started out in Oakland. I mean, there's too much of a regal death of blacks in that area that you cannot help yourself but to try and save it.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If you don't, you have permanent patio or picnic patio or whatever calling on you guys. All that stuff, and that's a part of it because it was near that area. And that's what I'm saying. When that gentrification comes in, it's like, man.
They brought out the grills
at
the lake on a good day.
Did you see that?
On a good day.
Yeah.
How they all showed up at Lake
Yep.
right after that.
And they showed up and turned out, and I loved it. And that's what you do. And I think Marshawn Lynch, being who he is, being who you guys are, is a catalyst for that. Because when you see one doing, then everybody will fall in line to do it, you know? Yep. So big ups to him on that. And like I said, for him to have a platform like a show like for Bill Maher or any platform to discuss it is just awesome because it's reaching new levels and everyone's talking. The conversation.
I think we got a phone call.
We do. Yes.
What's up? Welcome to Girl Chat Sports.
Hey, I think we should keep our team in Oakland.
Okay.
The Oakland Raiders.
I agree.
I think so too.
And I'm from Vegas, and I said I didn't want them here. I'd rather the Chargers have been here.
What's your
instead.
name?
Ruben.
Hi, Ruben.
Hi, Ruben.
How's it going?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Are you in Oakland, or are you just an Oakland Raider fan?
I'm an Oakland Raiders fan
Okay.
Where are you calling from?
from Vancouver, Canada.
Wow.
Okay. What's up to
Ruben.
BC?
What's up to the BC?
Hi, Ruben.
You got any
Hey.
questions for us or for Marreesha or Brandee? We all believe, I think, that the Raiders should. What do you think as far as for this next season, 2019? They still have no home right now.
I think we're going to win the Super Bowl.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I like your
that.
optimism. Being a
All right.
fellow Raider fan with you, I like that type of optimism.
But where do you feel they'll play for that 2019 season before the Super Bowl? Because
Before the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they don't have a home right now. So where are they going to play next year? Do you
Is
have
it gonna
any
be in
inclination as
AT&T?
to?
Is it going to be in San
Are
Diego?
they gonna
We can
stay?
bring them up to Seattle.
Hey, well,
No,
That's
I'm
not
not-
happening.
I'm not
That's
sure,
not happening.
Paul. I'm
No.
not sure that John and
Ruben, I thought you was my guy. What's going on?
I'm your guy. I'm your guy.
Okay, you better stay my
All
guy.
right.
Okay. I appreciate you calling,
We
though.
appreciate you calling in, Ruben. Thank you so much. Hopefully,
You're
it's
welcome.
not raining out there.
Yeah.
It's not.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night and take care.
Okay, same
Thank
to you.
you.
Okay, bye.
Thanks.
Good
Bye.
night.
Yeah, the Chargers should have been here.
Yeah.
And then even if Oakland had gone to LA, would you guys still have been tight?
LA's cool. That's
Yeah,
what
see, that's what
it's
I'm
right up
saying.
the
That
street.
was like we
Right.
had that. We had the LA Rams
Yeah,
and Raiders up
yeah.
here. That's when I was a fan. Even when I grown an affinity for the Raiders with Marcus Allen and Bo and all them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they should have done that instead of. And then there's no parking.
No.
But you
No
meant
parking.
something unique
No
about your
park.
store.
Yes. Talk about that.
Yes, about a pickup and drop
Oh
off.
yeah.
You did
So,
mention that.
It's been
So
rumored.
it's gonna
Oh,
be.
It's a rumor. It's not
it's a rumor.
official.
Okay, so rumor.
No.
Oh,
official.
okay.
We're getting
We got
winks
the- we got the
and-
cue. Okay, cool.
So the Raiders, well, Town Square will be one of the shuttle pickups for parking. So come by and see us.
Yeah, there's no excuse to stop
the
in the
stadium.
store, and then you can go
Before,
have your Beast Mode gear on in Raider
after.
colors, and they do have the Raider tracksuits in there.
Yes.
Coming back to get my jacket, I saw
Yes.
Beast Mode with the
Yeah.
Raiders emblem on it. They've got all the gear for us for our day.
We have a
for our
Keeping Up
games.
with Beast Mode sign up sheet, so you
Oh,
can find out
yes.
Do
about
that. Sign
sales
up.
that we have. If Marshawn's coming in for a meet and greet, just
Definitely.
different ways. We won't send you spam, but we will let you know any events, anything coming up with.
And
the
you guys do have an
store.
IG though, too, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
So what's your IG? So for anybody,
It's Beast Mode Store.
Beast Mode
It's
Store.
Beast Mode
At
Store.
Beast Mode Store, yeah.
Yeah.
And you got
All
a
of them
Snapchat
are-
that's specific for you guys, right?
Yeah, Beast Mode Las Vegas.
Okay.
And then our Facebook is also Beast Mode Las Vegas.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
So getting to this week's Super Bowl, we got the Rams, the Patriots. We know you guys are Rams fans. What do you think are the keys to this game to hold Tom Brady and to hold the Patriots from not winning? And to shout out to Natalie. I know she's out there listening because she's the diehard Patriots fan that's going to go crazy in this game. I know.
The Rams
I
are
know.
not cheating.
I know.
the refs.
Wait, did you
No,
also see that
but-
story though, real quick, about the CBS kid that got fired because he had a picture of Tom Brady
and
and
it
he put he said
professional cheater.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He
But
just
he
got
got
fired.
an A on his project, though.
Well, we had the kid that did the project, and then you had another
This is
guy.
a guy that worked for the radio for the news station.
network.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he had Tom Brady on the screen and it said professional cheating.
Oh wow.
As far as the
And he got fired.
He got fired today.
He got fired.
Yeah, now he got fired.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voices opinion.
I don't know if he can do it on that.
Maybe not
Man.
nationally televised.
Sophisticated.
Well,
But back to the game. So some key things that you think need to happen for
They need,
your squad to.
well, I just think that the pressure on Tom Brady will be key. If
they can
if
stop
the
him.
defensive linemen get after him, and the linebackers and the defense, the DBs cut the middle off, I think he's not going to be productive. He's not going to be productive.
Right.
That you have to do it early.
Yeah.
And stop Edelman, because that little boy be
Yeah.
sneaking
All
around.
he does-
you
all
do.
they
Like
gotta watch
someone
you in
just need to
LA.
pick him
Tom
up,
Brady
please.
does-
Keep eyes on
Yeah.
him, because
Yeah.
that's like his number one
All he do is
sleeper
throw
right there.
across the
Mhm.
middle. So if they could stop them slant passes and all of that,
Yeah.
I think it'll be a great game. I think.
I'd love a few
the Rams
stacks.
will take it.
put Marcus on him.
Love a few stacks. Yeah, I get
Put
Marcus.
Marcus
I'm not gonna. I want the Rams to win.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be clear. I think everybody wants the Rams to win.
I mean, I want the Rams to win as well, but
I just don't know where to put the money.
I know that's why I'm not betting
right now.
That's
Do you know
why
the
I'm not
spread?
betting.
Yeah,
I'm-
because it's too tough.
not
You
betting.
can't, and you can't bet with your heart either, because
Yeah.
you lose when you do that. So
It was 2.5. Yes,
It's 2.5 right now.
with New England,
I'll check.
I think it's with New England.
Yeah, New England.
New England favorite to win.
I think it's
Probably
gonna
I
be
like
a
to do
shootout.
a lot of
though.
the little prop bets.
Yes,
Those
the
are
prop
fun.
bets. And I was
Those are
supposed to look that up before I got here, but I
Yeah.
did. But there was a couple good ones I had seen
Yeah,
online.
those are fun.
Dang.
Yeah.
But I do. What year was that? Gosh, I want to say it was 08, 09 when the Giants won.
Oh, with
What-
Eli.
Yeah. So we had a pool at work.
The last time Eli was good.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
had a pool at work, and we pulled money together, and it was like $500 that we ended up putting up, and they won, and they were the underdogs. So we had a lot of money going around the
Nice.
office. They were trying to come in like, we won, trying to split all the money up. So that was the last time I actually did one of those bets, like betting on someone to win.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Prop
Well, I
bets
did
are
it with
fun.
the Cowboys one with coworkers and stuff like that. They
Yeah.
had bets going on in the store. But yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one. Where are you guys watching the game?
Home.
Home.
Yeah, we
Wrong
might,
answer.
Well, now I
we
just
might
wrong
stop by
answer.
with
Right,
Sherri,
wrong
'cause we don't have-
answer.
Wrong answer.
Listen. I
Sundays
didn't say
are
nothing.
off day.
I didn't say
So,
anything.
Marreesha, you cool. Brandee,
I didn't say anything.
off air. We're gonna have a
No.
sidebar conversation.
'Cause I
We're
could
gonna have a
go. I
sidebar.
could go watch the game and have a couple drinks and stuff. And
I
wings.
mean,
I like
drinks.
wings
And
drinks
where
and
else can you
things.
have it other than at Classic Jewel? Come on.
Right.
Okay, guys.
Right.
And there's a DJ
There's gonna be
there.
DJ Tone Arm. Shout out to
spinning.
him.
Yes.
We're gonna have like drink specials. The nice
Oh, yeah.
food
The
truck.
food truck
It's
is
lit.
bomb.
Food truck.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
ever had It's Lit,
No,
it's so
I have
good.
Not had it.
Yes.
I gotta come.
I mean, even
Otta,
I
you
mean,
coming? What do you mean?
Sunday.
Otta?
it's not you gotta
I'm
be
gonna
there
have a sidebar
all
with
night.
both of them.
You
I
It
said
can
sounds
have
like
to.
you can
I
still
said I
sleep
gotta come.
in. Game's not until 3:30.
Right.
Bar opens at 2, so come in 2:30. You know.
Are you close to downtown where you live? You don't have to say exactly.
No, we're
You're not-
like 20
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, for us Vegas locals, 20 minutes is like an hour for
Yeah.
us. So I understand.
It's
But
right
that
around.
means
Cause I was like, what?
you
That's
still
not
can
far.
come. It's
That's
not.
far.
Not
But
in
we're
my-
rated out here.
driving back home just to get from point A to point B. I'm like,
Oh, right.
okay, when
Exactly.
I'm leaving my house and going to the store. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're
It's
jaded
nothing.
out here.
It's
It
right down
happens.
the
It
street.
happens. Because
This
like
is
when I
down
lived
the
in
street.
Seattle, we would drive from Seattle. I go from Shoreline to Federal Way or Shoreline to Tacoma
Yeah.
twice a day sometimes. And now I go from the Strip to my house in Summerlin, and I'd be like, man, I don't want to
Exhausted.
drive home.
Right.
Dang, it's long.
Yeah.
Whew,
We'll
anyway.
probably come check it out. Sunday's my off day, so I like to.
No excuses.
I'm coming.
Like I said,
I'm
we'll
coming.
sidebar
Check it out.
conversation off air.
Well, we'll talk
Okay.
about this later.
yeah.
We'll
But
come
since
by
you
and
guys
check it
are
out.
here in Vegas, we do have Vegas sports here. Besides the Raiders coming in 2020, have you guys had a chance to check out? Are you guys hockey fans at all? Are you becoming hockey
Yeah, have
fans?
you
The
guys gone to
Vegas
the
Golden
Knights game
Knights.
I think it's inevitable.
Yeah.
The Golden Knights are everywhere.
I
So there's been a lot of
haven't
stuff.
checked out a game. I want to go.
Yeah,
Well, we have
haven't
to go.
been yet, but
I want to
yeah.
go to a game.
We'll have to go.
We got to go to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The
what about the
Aces,
Aces?
too.
You
The
you gonna
Aces,
go
yes,
to
you
it?
gotta go.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Those girls are good. They got that whole MGM what are the arena there is good.
Mandalay Bay, you mean?
Yeah, Mandalay Bay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's right by
Exactly.
it. Look, y'all can
Exactly.
just get on that scooter over there.
Those
You
games,
know?
those games are so. They're
I
nice.
ride the
game.
BeastMode bike.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the
The
BeastMode
BeastMode
bike.
bike.
You guys
The
gotta go
BeastMode
in the
bike
store and
is
see
good.
this bike. It's incredible.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like the Aces. The Aces actually, so the NBA draft is going to be in April. This Friday is free agency. So free agency starts this Friday. So we'll see if there's going to be moves that we made for our Aces.
Oh, okay.
And then we've got our soccer team.
The Lights.
Yeah, the Lights.
Oh, yeah. They redid this. They redid the.
They redid
it.
And their first game is this Saturday. I'm going to be there to check it out.
Toronto.
And they've got MLS teams that are coming in for these two first, they call them their spring training games. So they've got those down at Cashman Field. Those are fun. I mean, definitely good times. Good times for the family, for kids. They got Zappos has a whole pregame, like festivities beforehand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they got good times there.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day because we were out in Summerlin and we saw like them building the new 51.
Yeah, so it's
they're the Aviators now. So
yeah.
they'll be out in downtown Summerlin. Yeah, out that way. Which I feel like the next BeastMode store should go.
In Summerlin?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
It is nice out
I'm
there.
just putting
and
it out
the practice facility for the Golden Knights is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it'll be good.
Is that what the Raiders gonna be in Henderson?
Yeah, the Raiders will be Henderson. Yeah.
More Henderson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish further out. This whole thing with that and the construction. I'm just no parking for
It's like
tailgating.
clutter.
Yeah,
They
it's
should
gonna
have
be.
spaced it out.
They should either there or the Speedway, but they didn't want to go past these casinos. That's the whole thing.
But it's cool. It's gonna be beneficial for
Yeah,
us.
it's gonna be nice.
It's
That's
gonna be
for
nice.
sure.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be
Did
really
you guys
nice.
go into the preview center and see it?
I haven't, but I had
haven't.
relatives that bought season tickets, so they saw the preview center and everything. And then you can go online and actually watch the construction of it.
Yeah, online you can go.
Yeah.
There's a stadium cam at theraiders.com Las Vegas, and you can actually watch it at live being built. Because for most of us, we don't go by the stadium that often. So once in a while when we go by, I'm like, oh, shoot. There's like bigger poles up. We're on the second floor.
We're saying that like, whoa, wait a second.
It's
every day
crazy. But yeah, there's no room for nothing over there. So I don't know how they're going to tailgate. And tailgate's like the most important, not most important, but it's top thing to bring people in there to go tailgating. So
I think they were going to do that first parking lot right there at the Mandalay Bay. But of course, they're going to charge like a lot. That first, right after you come off the freeway right there on Russell, they were going to open that up and do some tailgating.
And let me just talk about parking situations and small areas, because last night I went through some things. I went to the UNLV and Reno game, and I was running late because I tend to do that. I know. So I parked in the parking garage there on the 4th floor. I thought, well, I'll leave early because they're probably going to lose. I knew that. I left early still, and I sat on top of the garage. I just sat there for a half hour because
I don't know why she did that.
Not a single car moved in the garage.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, how are they going to get this right for when the Raiders are here? Because that's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
this was
just 15,000 people. What happens when it's 50,000?
I don't even want to imagine it because it's crazy that they're even right where they are. They needed to be out closer to the state line or by the M or somewhere where you just drop off and it's something. Or like I said, Speedway, but the casinos. They need it near that tourist attraction.
I think that's probably why it kind of seems like they did that intentionally. So there's not a lot of traffic right there where it's just like either Uber or Lyft, shuttle buses.
Even that's going to be.
Right? Even the line for the Ubers to come in was crazy.
That's going to be crazy.
They're going to have to build a parking structure.
They definitely will. I think they will. They have to. Because even for Park MGM and like T-Mobile. Okay, so we went out this weekend and it was an example. You had Lady Gaga at Park MGM. You had Calibash at T-Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
All of those ended at once. Whoa. And if you're trying to get in to go, like, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Because they have the New York parking right there.
They have the New York parking right there, but then they also have that Park MGM parking, which is people using for, like, T-Mobile and all that. And you have the parking for, it was just a cluster to get in and out. So that's 2 events in the same vicinity. So imagine if you have a whole row of all those events at once.
Yeah, that's not good.
City planning.
Interesting to see. Interesting to
It
see.
is. It is.
Lord.
So your basketball team's Golden State, right? Warriors?
Yes.
Warriors. Okay.
Yes.
I'm a Laker girl.
Oh, okay. I like Kobe.
Kobe's not playing anymore, but I'll take that. That's fine.
don't like the Lakers whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't know what her thing is with that. We have to have a one-on-one on that too.
You know what it is? When I was growing
with
up,
her.
I was a Jordan fan. My brother was automatically a Magic Johnson fan. I just can't do it. I can't. We just, you and your sibling, you just got to butt heads, and I just always did. And so he was always a Lakers fan. I just couldn't do it. I can't.
What's your team?
I was a Bulls fan. Well, the Sonics, but the Sonics weren't like my. I was always a Jordan fan in the Bulls. That's how I grew up. And then, of course, I liked the Sonics. We used to go to the Sonics games.
Yeah.
I used to have a crush on Kendall Gill. Major crush on Kendall Gill. I know. And Chris Webber.
Yeah, I was a Sonics fan too, and then after they left, I was just like, well, I guess I just
what do you do?
Basketball, and then when we got together, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a Warriors fan now. So.
I mean, it's okay because I can't knock it, but I'm Lakers, purple and gold all day.
What do you guys feel about this trade rumors?
Yeah,
and stuff?
AD.
Or how about losing Clay? What if Clay's leaving?
Clay's not going anywhere.
If they don't give him max deal, he's gone.
Clay's not gonna go.
Okay.
Clay's not gonna leave.
Did you ever hear about Clay getting an allowance from his dad?
Yeah, I heard.
What'd you think about that?
That's smart.
You thought
I thought that was smart. You know, it helps you manage your money.
It was a pretty strict allowance.
His dad is teaching them. You know,
tell a story a little quick.
Well, do you remember it?
No.
Okay, so this is just old gossip, but I can't get it out of my head. I'm just thinking about
as an adult.
As an adult,
as a player,
as a grown adult. His dad, Michael
like
Thompson,
22, 21, 23,
had him on an allowance. Had him on an allowance.
Like how much?
A few thousand. That's it. Like a week.
Well, hey, maybe he learned some valuable lessons.
I don't know.
Actually.
I don't know. I mean, what is he?
I'm
curious to see what he's parlayed, whatever he saved into it. I mean, it would be good for us average folk, but when you have $1 million-some contract,
right?
It's very interesting.
I get it. Okay.
It's just teaching him how to save.
He couldn't go. I feel like he couldn't do anything.
No trips.
No trips. No. That allowance was pretty tight.
So, but is AD gonna go? Is AD going?
AD's coming.
Yeah, he's
okay.
leaving.
I told you this in
I
October.
know you did.
We talked
I just want
about
confirmation. I like to get confirmation from multiple
one of the
sources.
topics was like, a brow-alicious person might be coming out. You remember that?
Uh-huh.
So
he's gonna
coming.
be gone. But that's crazy. They fined him for what his
and
agent
the amount
said.
they found, they
50
fined
grand.
him.
Really?
That's like
it was like
$50 to them.
$5
No,
for him.
real.
Yeah.
And did you see all the memes on? I have Bleacher Report.
Yeah, I did
showed
too.
A lot of memes about.
You see the one they show with the Lakers? It was like LeBron, Kyrie, all of them were on the Lakers. LeBron, Kyrie, AD, Clay, and who was the one that still plays for him right now?
You're talking about
Which one?
They were all
Lonzo
Lakered
Ball?
up. No, no, Brandon Ingram.
Ingram.
Oh,
Who
But
do
they
you
were
think
all
they need to
sued
get
up.
rid of to get AD?
Lonzo said he don't want his camp. Don't want him to go to New Orleans.
He's got no choice. He's going.
yeah. I don't know.
I think it should be Lonzo,
They
Bi,
probably will.
Zubac. I hate to see Kuz go, but that's their bargaining chip. That's all they've got, honestly.
Yeah.
He would be. But to give up all that for one guy is pretty.
But you know,
risky.
he's pretty good though.
Who?
AD. He's pretty good.
AD, yeah, he's on
good.
time. We need a
He's
shooter. We
good.
have no shooters. And to me, for the Lakers team and the way they've been playing lately, there's no excuse we're losing to some of these teams.
Yeah.
None
Well, did
whatsoever.
you see the meme that you know how people always want to burn up someone's jersey when they want to leave?
And the guy didn't.
And he didn't.
put
He
the-
stopped
put
and
the
he
note-
did the Sharpie right here
Yeah,
and made
yeah.
a
He put the
brow.
note and was like, "Thank you."
It was so cute. I was
That was
like,
cute.
"Aw,
Yeah.
I like that. I like when people can at least appreciate that you've been and gave something to a team. You know?
Well, it's like we were talking before we got on air that the New Orleans fan base is more Saints oriented than Pelicans. They really
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
come to these games like you think.
Yeah.
They don't. They're not.
it's like going to a Suns game.
Yeah,
Empty.
yeah.
Empty.
And the Lakers played the Suns and lost, and I'm just still like I don't know what's
What?
going on.
Who
I
do
know
the Suns have,
they lost to the Knicks too. I'm telling you, something is going on
brother.
because there's no reason without a LeBron or Rondo or whoever's out that we should be losing with the squad that we have.
Yeah.
Tyson Chandler, JaVale McGee.
Kuzma's been out.
Kuz was out.
Lonzo Ball's been out. They're missing a lot of players. So
I'm talking about previous to the Knicks. I'm talking about the Knicks game. We didn't lose anybody except LeBron and Rondo. Why did we lose to the Knicks, Quan?
because they lost.
Because they what?
Because they lost.
Why?
Have Warriors not
You
lost
see
to
him-
sorry
why
team?
do you
Have
can't
Warriors
see
not lost to
nine?
sorry
Juan's over
team?
here
Nine?
draped in
But they
Lakers.
have-
No,
Nine.
because it's an 82-game season. So sometimes you lose the bad teams. Sometimes you beat teams
I
you're
don't
not
want to
supposed
hear
to beat.
that. I don't want to hear that.
This is
Because
true.
the thing of it is we're not making excuses for them. Look at their squad. There's no reason they should have lost that game. You have to admit
Why?
that being the
Who's
Lakers
on their
fan.
squad?
Tyson Chandler, JaVale McGee. they
Tyson
had
Chandler's
Zubac.
95 years old.
and he's
And he was a
rebounding.
Bull.
And he's
Zubac
moving.
just started playing a week and a half ago.
You can make
And
excuses for them
JaVale's
to
all
lose.
right.
I'm not making
And JaVale-
excuses.
and you
I'm
can make
letting you know what's up.
That's not a good explanation. I'm sorry. They should not have lost to a 9-21 team. They should not have. Just own that they should not have lost to that team.
No, they shouldn't have, but they did because it's an 82-game season.
82 games. Really? Okay.
Yes,
Anybody want to call
it's
in?
Not. It's not. How many games are in the season? How many games are in the season?
They're fatigued already coming into this. Okay.
They're
Call
fatigued
in.
because they don't got no one playing.
What did I say about fatigue? When did that word come out of my mouth?
No.
Never. It never came out of my mouth.
It
So you
did.
made that up. What I'm saying.
So the Wizards are playing right now.
What I'm saying is sometimes good teams lose to bad teams because they're not up for them. They beat the Warriors
my
a couple
God.
weeks before that and then lost to the Knicks.
Okay,
It
so
happens.
I have a question. I don't know
Go
if
ahead.
you can answer or not. What Marshawn, is he good? Are we gonna see him next year?
Yeah, that's the number one question. We don't know.
Does
You
he
might.
want to keep playing, or is he kind of like? I know he don't really want to come out here. I know Oakland is why
Well,
he's there.
not coming to Vegas.
But
Yeah.
as far
I
as
don't think so.
injury, why? I mean, does he want to play?
Oh,
another
he's
year?
good.
Yeah.
It's just like he said on the show. You gotta see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta see.
He said it
Okay.
on Bill Maher. He said we got to see. He
gotta
did
see.
say that.
Well, we
was
know
kinda-
he's up to stuff, so we can't wait to see what happens, what he's going to be bringing about, what's going to come up in the future.
Yeah, he's gonna do a lot of things here too. This summer as well. It's gonna be like a little FCLF league.
Oh.
So
Have you guys heard about that one?
Mm-mm.
it's
Get
a
into it.
fan-controlled football league.
What?
So,
Wow.
So like
What's
fans-
fan control?
So it's like
fan
fans control the game.
Yeah.
You control the plays.
You control the plays.
How is that? Like through an app? Are you
Yeah,
coaching?
So like an app.
Oh.
So
And
he's an owner and a team captain
Uh-huh.
of the team
Mm.
of one of the teams. So they're gonna be playing all their games at Caesar Palace.
Oh, wow.
So
Well, we need to cover these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
So
have to cover these.
it's like all the fans. You
dope.
vote which place should be
place
called.
to run.
All
So,
those
for
all
example,
those
that-
couch quarterbacks
that
that will
Super Bowl.
want to call these
Yep.
plays. Yeah.
You get to
You can vote on it.
Dang.
Wow.
Mhm.
So,
Nice.
aside from that, getting started, anything else that we may know that he's venturing off to? What other ventures he has possibly?
Just normal stuff he do. Probably meet and greets and
Yeah.
showing up and things like that.
Okay.
Well, we'd
Nothing
love to see him
major.
here one day.
Yes, we
Please
would.
tell him to come. Y'all can
Yeah.
let us know. We'll come down to the store and say what's up. And
Yeah.
Sure will.
show our
Definitely.
Seahawk and Raider appreciation
Absolutely.
for him.
And then what's the address in Town Square?
Yes.
What's your guys' suite number in that to find the Beast Mode?
It's 6569 South Las Vegas Boulevard, space C165.
I love
Okay.
it.
Yes.
And you guys are kind of catty corner. Okay, so you're directly across from the Lucky Jeans store, and then kind of catty corner from Raider Image when I saw it,
Down the road from Mac.
and down the road
Yeah.
from Mac. Right?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Prime
in there.
space. Yeah,
We're
you
in there.
are.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming here.
Thanks for
We
having
are
us.
so excited, and we obviously will be kind of. I'll go in the store. I'm like, just tell me when there's some more, blue and green colorways coming out.
And
'cause-
also, you guys have the Beast Mode. I don't know if the camera can
oh,
see
that's
it.
nice.
Little kind of
Oh
drink
yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
I'm drinking
insulated
Squirt, by
drink.
the way. I've been sipping this whole episode
She
because I don't
lying.
want to
There's
cough.
champagne in
good?
No, there's no
there.
champagne. I would have been worse if there was champagne in here. Trust
Yeah.
me. I probably would have cursed when Quan was going off about them Lakers losing to the Knicks and our healthy debate. Healthy debates are always
But thank you.
But
We
thank you so
appreciate.
much.
Is there? How can they? So we got the address. Is there a
Yep,
phone
and
number
we
at the store?
Yes, it's 702
Uh-huh.
555 no 444-5561.
Okay.
And then what are the hours of-
702
Go ahead.
444-5561.
And the store hours?
Yeah.
We're
Every day.
We're
What are the
open-
hours from?
We're open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Uh huh.
On Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on Sunday we're open 11 to 8.
All right,
day.
everybody.
Okay.
So please go check out
Go check
the Beast
out.
Mode store in Town Square. Say what's up to Marreesha and Brandee that are there. And tell them we sent you if nothing else.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, you guys,
for
ladies. We're going to get
having
the
us.
other
Appreciate
two
it.
on real quick so we
All
can
right.
talk about this Super Bowl party we got going on.
Right.
In the meantime, while we get the other ladies on the mic, Mo, talk to me about what the fines that were handed down from the fights.
Oh,
Habib
with Habib
and McGregor.
McGregor.
Yeah, what
oh my
happened with
God, that was awful.
Yes.
So
This
Go
is
ahead.
a fight that was what? This was in September, October.
this was the fight in September, I believe. Wasn't it UFC 229?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
UFC 229. So finally, after that whole big melee and stuff, the fines kind of starting to get in, and suspensions.
So
Yes.
so I think Habib got a $500,000 fine.
Right.
Okay. And I think his is for
He's long.
9 months. McGregor had a $50,000 fine, and his is
on
6 months.
Yeah,
But
correct.
that time frame goes back to when the fight actually occurred.
Right.
So basically, McGregor now has, I think, just like a month left of the suspension, whereas Habib's got like another 3 or 4
sure
3
does.
months. Only if he can get off early, if he has an anti-bullying campaign. Public service announcement that's approved from the NAC.
Why doesn't McGregor have one?
Hello, didn't he start this?
Yeah.
Like back before the fight, wasn't this the whole bus and the window and the chair? And
I mean,
it's crazy.
sounds like he was, but he's not the prize show pony. It's all about
But
prize
it's so
show
ridiculous.
pony.
It's so ridiculous. And I'm, my half Irish heritage, know, I love me some McGregor. Up until this stuff started going on, I just really.
Well, here's the thing too. You have to look at it as also one of those things where Habib only has one more fight, I believe, left in his contract.
Yeah.
So I think he's gone anyway, because
over.
we talked about this.
Yeah.
We talked about
Well,
this.
what I
had to
liked
think about
about
it.
him is that the 2 people that also got fined, I think one was his brother and one was another fighter, he's going to pay their, because they got fined too. They got fined just as much as McGregor, and he's actually going to pay their fines, which I think is very nice.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I just, you know what? Just more Vegas sports, right?
So you did go to UNLV. I know we touched on it for a second.
Yes.
Tell me about that game, because I wasn't able to go. But I know Caleb Martin had a great game.
Caleb Martin had a great game.
And I know by the first half, they were up over 20 points.
Here's the deal. The first few minutes, well, and first, shout out to Dante. I appreciate the tickets because I appreciate going to the game. We had great seats. It was amazing. I hadn't sat, on that side of the court. So it was a good view. We had great views. Caleb and the Martin twins, Caleb had a great game. But my thing was Jordan. I can't remember his last name. Number 24.
You were talking about him.
He's
earlier,
huge. I mean, not huge, tall, but like big frame to where his shorts. And here's the thing, UNR's, I don't know what's up with their shorts. It's kind of going back to like old school basketball because they're real tight, they're real short, and he's a little thick, thickums down there. So his shorts were just super like on the top of his thighs.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so the first few minutes, it seemed like it was going to be a fast pace. I knew we were going to run out. UNLV was going to run out of energy because
they just couldn't keep up with the boys.
But they were attempting to. But within like 5 minutes, it was 20-10. Then it was like 26-12. And then halftime, we were blown up by 22 points, I think. And then we actually won the second half point wise, but that's because it's just garbage points now. I mean, really, it's the end of the game. Yeah. So we left the game probably with 5 minutes left. So anyways, UNR is now, I think they are 8th. I kept on saying they were 10th in the nation. I don't know if that changed because of games that transpired yet last night, but they're 8th currently now in the nation. I don't know. And the Huskies aren't even on the top 25. But anyways, let's talk to these ladies here. Yes. Sherri and Ryan from Classic Jewel. These women not only are Black-owned business, minority-owned businesses, we are supporting our ladies. And we actually are going to be having a Super Bowl party this Sunday at Classic Jewel.
Yay!
Close to the mics, though, ladies. Sorry. You got to be all up on it. Loving it.
Thank you. Now I hear me.
Yeah. Got you now.
So talk to us about how maybe Classic Jewel started. Because I know they're in the bottom. I know you're familiar with the Jewel building. It's a JUHL. It's on 3rd and Bonneville. Kind of like, what's the area called? I know I keep saying downtown Las Vegas, but it's technically a different name, right?
No, it's downtown.
It's downtown? Okay. So we're downtown Las Vegas. What, I guess, transpired? What got you guys into the bar ownership?
Well, actually it is in the downtown area, but it's right in between. It's called the Centennial Overlay.
Uh-huh.
You have your downtown Fremont Street area, and then you have your Charleston Arts District.
So
we're
right in the middle.
Yeah. So right in the mix with both your Art District and Fremont Street downtown area.
And you guys have been open for how long?
We have been open about
4 years?
3.5 years.
4 years in June? That's awesome.
Yes.
I love it.
Very good.
So Sunday, I came, I'd known Sherri for a little bit, and I love her to death. And I was like, so we love going to Classic Jewel. They always have great music. They got good events. They've got like the Wind Down Wednesdays, which is tonight.
Yeah.
They have like a Friday ladies night. They had something on Saturday. What's Saturday? Is there a name for it?
Saturday.
Classic Saturdays. And I was like, are you guys doing anything for Super Bowl? Because, me and Mo, we're sports oriented. We're trying to watch the game somewhere. This is one of our favorite places to be at. Sometimes Mo goes there all the time. I've been there a handful of times. Most of our friends that have kind of parties or throw things end up coming to Classic Jewel because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful inside. And people think, oh, well, if they just saw the bar when you guys first opened versus now where you have the whole second room. Some people don't know about that. So, you know, you guys had mentioned you're going to be open. I'm like, let's team up. Let's go for it. Let's have a wonderful Super Bowl party. We got some DJ. We got a DJ Tone Arms is going to be there.
Yes.
The food truck, Lit.
Yes, we have Lit. They'll be there. Food truck. Tony Arms will be on the 2s and 1s, and we're gonna have a great
or the
time.
1s and 2s.
1s and 2s.
Either way.
And it's free entry. And it's free entry, you guys.
No
it's free.
cover.
No cover.
Where in
charging.
Vegas can you go for no cover Super Bowl party that's not going to charge you $30 for Long Island?
Exactly.
You know?
$5 drink specials,
Right.
games, hookah. Just
And
a nice
hookah.
local vibe. A local vibe.
Local vibe.
Yes.
I mean, but if you're from out of town, you're friends with us, come on down anyway. But it's definitely going to be a local vibe. It's going to be fun. Me and Mo are coming. We've got our girlfriends coming. Some of our guy friends are coming. We're going to have a good time. There'll be some raffles or some giveaways. We've got the adult prom here in Vegas. We're going to be giving away 2 tickets to that. So make sure you stay tuned and come join us because you have to be there to enter and be a part of that drawing.
To get those tickets, yes.
Anything else that you guys have coming up, going on?
Well, you know, we have Wine Wednesday
Close to the
tonight.
mic. Make love to the
Yes,
mic,
yes,
ladies.
yes.
Make love to the mic.
Right.
Yeah, so we do have, as you mentioned, Wine Wednesday. We have it every Wednesday. We have our in-house band.
Who's
And
that?
We feature local artists. It's the Matt Stewart Band.
Oh,
Nice.
He's from
Amazing.
Ohio, and they are the best.
I love it. And that's tonight, too.
That
So
is
if you guys
tonight.
are watching right now and you're bored at home or you want to leave your man or your girl at home, hey,
There you go.
Yeah,
head on down.
8:30.
Find somebody new.
Yep.
Free parking. Free parking.
Free parking
free
is
parking.
key.
Yes.
Especially in this area because
Absolutely.
you
They
never
charge
know.
and
Exactly. And then there's a First Fridays event because, you know, it's First Fridays in Vegas is pretty big out here.
it is.
So to have something that you can, you know, go to after the First Friday events, you guys have the Friday Ladies Night. Is that still Ladies Night?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
So
we do something a little special for First Friday.
Oh, okay. What's that?
So it's always Ladies Night on on Fridays. But First Friday we generally have like $6 Jameson shots.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's just usually a lot of the neighbors, a lot of the downtown crew comes down. So First Fridays is always a
it's
a
a hype
good night
party.
to come down.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are in such a prime location too, and it's like really, really accessible and easy to get there. The directions are easy to navigate to get to 3rd and Bonneville. There's never any traffic or any kind of buildup, so there's no excuse for you guys to come down this Sunday.
And I know that we do have some, you know, maybe vegan or keto friendly or whatever people that maybe are they able to bring like their own prepared meal if for some reason the food truck is not going to be satisfactory to their
Yes,
diet
they
needs?
can.
They-
However,
Yes.
Okay.
if they don't want to pack their lunch, Greens and Proteins is also very, very healthy.
Oh,
yeah,
it's right,
it's
right
right
next
next
door.
door.
Yeah,
Shout out to Greens
So that
and
is
Proteins.
yeah.
Yes.
They are right next door.
Ah, that's
Nice.
amazing.
Okay.
Okay, so where can we find Classic Jewel, or if you guys want to give out your own personal information for Instagram or social media, but where can they find Classic Jewel on social media?
On Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Our Instagram is probably our most active, Instagram and Facebook. And it's Classic Jewel LV. And on Facebook, just Classic Jewel. We have a friend page and a business page.
Oh, good.
And then also on our website at www.classicjewellv.com.
Yes.
So you can find us
So you
everywhere.
can find us. You can get hip to what's happening every day, every
Yep.
week, what the special events are, who's going to be there. I know because one of my favorite people to watch is Barry Black. He was there one night, and I was like, damn, I can't be there today. Shoot.
But you'll get them again.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys will
Alright.
get them again. And then
Definitely.
you guys have Kiss Kiss too, who is
Yes.
another amazing. She's
Tonight,
good. She's so
tonight
good.
it's Jackie and Brittany Soul.
Oh, nice.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
It'll be a good night.
And you never know who's going to stop by. We've had Lil Duval stop by.
What? Oh,
that's
We've
right.
had Boogie Dash, Dame Dash.
Yeah, you guys had him DJ last weekend.
Yes,
wasn't
we
it?
did.
Yes, I wanted to
So
come to that.
You never know who's going to show up
Yeah,
at
I love
Classic
it.
Jewel.
And for those festival party, it is a first come, first serve. There's not a reservation. There's no just come on down, grab a seat. We're all family. We're all friends. So we'll all be buddy watching the games
And what time are
together.
you guys opening the doors for that?
2 p.m.
2
Yes.
p.m. So
Can't wait.
come on in. I can't wait.
Wear your favorite jersey. You don't have to be one of those 2 teams because you know I'm going to be in some blue and green. So
And I'll be in my black and silver.
It's okay.
I'll be in my black and silver.
Thank
Raider
you.
Nation all day.
Yes,
And
Raider
they-
Nation.
they
Thank
need
you.
to
Do you have a
be
team,
here.
Ryan?
You know, it's been tough. I am a former 49ers fan. I know. So like I said, it's been tough. But I am riding out with the Raiders. You know, my mom reps the Bay Area.
So yeah, we got to rep that black and silver all day. Well, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Viewers, thank you so much.
Everybody out there. Shout out to everybody that joined in. And thank you to Marreesha Lynch and to Brandee for stopping by.
Yes.
Make sure you check out the BeastMode Store at Town Square in Las Vegas. And make sure you come check out us again next Wednesday, 6, 7 p.m.
Yep.
Live.
We're going to have another special guest on next week. And Mel, where can they find you?
Find me at Seattle, the number 4_life. That's Seattle 4_life on all social media.
And you can find me on all social medias on Instagram and Twitter at AICENOM. That's AICENOM. That's my name.
Spelled backwards.
Yes. And then on Facebook, which I'm getting acclimated to it, guys. Give me some chance. Give me time. But it is my full name, Monisha.
It's hard to stay on all three all the time. It's hard. I just can't do it sometimes.
You do it better than I do. You've got time. I'm a busy girl, so I'm on the floor. I'm doing stuff.
Shout out to Nordstrom's.
Shout out to Nordstrom's. They keep me busy. Shout out to them.
All right, you guys. We are out of here. Until next time.
Yes. Deuces 2 fingers.
Shout out to Girl Cross.
Yes.